Phil. Welcome to Pretty Good Cooking.
Pretty good.
Tonight on the show, I'm going to teach you how to make probably one of the easiest desserts known to parentheses, woe, in parentheses, mankind. That's right, it's truffles. Truffles are typically chocolate ganache, which is essentially chocolate and cream combined together into a ball of wonderful flavor. Sometimes they're rolled in different substances, which kind of alters the flavor. But you can make this as simply as just 2 ingredients, chocolate and cream. We will be enhancing ours today just a little bit, so we may add a 3rd and or 4th ingredient. But I wanted to show you them because they're incredibly easy to make and they make nice gifts. Some of you might be receiving some of these from me quite soon. You'll find out more when we continue the episode, after a word from Iggy.
Hello, I am Iggy, the dog.
Alright, to begin, we are going to chop up some 60% chocolate. 60% cacao bittersweet chocolate. Today we're using Ghirardelli, which you will find in just about any baking aisle. But of course you can use the chocolate of your choosing. 60%, I feel like 60% dark chocolate used to be like, when I was a kid it was like, oh that's dark. But now it's like, oh, that's really not. There are many darker chocolates out there today. So what we'll be doing with this, oh, there's so many things in here. Wow. I have 2 bars. They are 4 ounces each. All right, so 2 bars equals 8 ounces. The recipe that I'm vaguely referencing suggests using a serrated knife to finely chop the chocolate. Serrated knives are for, I don't know. I wanna say don't use a serrated knife without being a dick. So I'll just say, I wouldn't use a serrated knife, personally. Chopping chocolate is actually really fun, to me. Maybe I'm weird, but I love the kind of like, it's almost like popping your fingers. Like the chocolate kind of like pops into these shreds, which is very fun for me. And of course I'm doing a terrible job, so the under chocolate is not getting chopped at all.
You think you'd be doing a better job if you had a serrated knife?
No, absolutely not. But anyways, don't try to double up the chocolate like I was. Just cut it once at a time. And of course there are other ways to chop chocolate as well. You can use, oh here I go, doubling it again. It's in my brain of brains to just cut corners and be like, oh yeah, just stack it. It is important to get a pretty fine chop because we are going to be melting this. And we're going to melt it in such a fashion that it needs to be chopped pretty fine, I think. I remember chocolate. Here's our chopped chocolate. Into a bowl it goes. My hand! Oh, it's terrible. Oh! Okay, well, I mean, this was basically a step unto itself of just wash your hands. Chocolate has ruined me. Okay, so now that we have our chocolate, we will add 1/2 of a cup of heavy whipping cream. And you can do this in a microwave, but if you have any dignity at all, you'll probably do it in a pot instead. And my secret upgrade ingredient is we're gonna add a splash of vanilla because that tastes good with chocolate. Just ask chocolate chip ice cream. That was too much, but that's fine. And we will put this on my back burner, aka not a power burner, and we're gonna heat it until it steams. I'll go ahead and mix in that vanilla. And that is it for now. So essentially we're going to get this steamy, creamy, and we're gonna take the steamy creamy and put it on the chopped chocolate, the chocolate, and it'll melt together and form a ganache. So hold one moment while this cream does steam. All right, so my cream is steaming. There it is. I will tell you that it did not steam until I stirred it. So you may want to stir it from time to time to help it prevent from burning. Then take this and dump it into your chocolate. And what you're supposed to do from here is we'll give it like a once over kind of mix like this. But really what we want is for the chocolate to melt. The instructions that I was looking at actually said just leave it there for 5 minutes. I think it is good to just stir it now. And this is ganache. Now you can whisk it. I have some chocolate chunks that are not melting just yet, but maybe they will given a little bit of time. Yeah, these might be chunky truffles. We'll see. Maybe I'll just try whisking it really quick. So I'm gonna whisk it to see if I can remove some of those larger chunks, which appears to be working pretty nicely. And certainly as I whisk it, you know, it's starting to get very, very thick. And if you whisk it, you're gonna need to bump the whisk to make sure all that chocolate's back in there. From this point, we're going to scoop this out. And I also would recommend chopping the chocolate finer than I did. But if there's some chunks, who will complain? But actually, what the more important question is, who will listen to you complain? Because it ain't gonna be me. Go ahead and scoop this out into a small pan. One of these like half baking sheets, which should be very nice. I'm gonna emphasize that you're gonna have to scrape that bowl. I actually think I need a bigger spatula to do this more efficiently. Nah, this is fine. But a bigger one would make it easier. And you can go ahead and spread it out on your sheet. There are definitely chunks, but that's okay because I have an oven going right now and I can just pop it into the oven. And if it doesn't work, then f it. So my oven right now is at 250 because I'm working on that Chex snack mix. And I'll just have the ganache in there as I mix this up. Hey, it worked. So I had this like in a 250 oven for maybe 30 seconds, and that was enough to kind of melt some of the larger chocolate pieces. It worked pretty well, much smoother. There's still some pieces, but you know, would it be a PGC truffle if it was good and perfect? No, that's the answer to that. So this bad boy, after we let it cool to room temp, we'll go into the refrigerator for about half an hour with the goal of letting it set and harden, and then we can roll it into some truffles. But it just came out of the oven, so we gotta give it a second. Then it goes in the fridge, half an hour, then we'll be back. Okay, so the truffles sat in the fridge for a little bit, and I pulled them out and let it rest for a couple minutes so that it was a little bit more malleable. And here I have some baking cocoa, which is what we'll roll them in. Don't do it that way. There's way too much cocoa. It's just be wasteful. All right, and so from here, you basically just want to grab a spoonful of chocolate, ganache. This is actually, it almost feels a little bit too soft, but it's okay. It's okay because I don't have the patience to fix it. We will take each one of these, pop it in our cocoa, and you can either roll it around or you can put a lid on it and shake it, but I'll just roll this one so you can see what it looks like. And that's it. That is our chocolate truffle. So I'm not totally sure how many this will make. It also probably would be smart for me to use like a spatula instead of a metal spoon on this nonstick pan. How many truffles will this make? Guess in the comments below, or just in your head and continue to watch, and then you'll find out, because we'll tell you. Be back soon! And here they are, we made 15. But actually I got tired of scraping the pan, so we probably could have made 16. These are best stored in the fridge, and if you're gonna ship them like I might, you might wanna freeze them beforehand. But that's it! Those are the truffles. They are best slightly chilled, in my opinion. All right, let's try one. Man, if you like dark chocolate, this is it. Baking cocoa got me. Oh shit! I literally just coughed it on me. That's easy to fix. They're delicious. It's fudgy. It's ganache. It's wonderful. I hope you enjoy it too. That's how you do it. See you next time on PGC. Happy cooking. I am done.